Okay, up next on your public broadcasting station, How to Paint Like a Feminist with John Ross. This week's painting, good luck with that.
Well, hey there. I'd like to welcome you on back to another episode of How to Paint Like a Feminist. Except today, we're going to learn how to paint like a Beto. But before we get started, I'm going to need to warm up before I paint this next democratic painting.
He mispronounced that. It's beta, not Beto.
I'll show you how.
Just tapping it around on the face.
Happy little deep throat. Violate constitutional rights, raise taxes to pay for everybody's stuff, socialism, take AR-15s, even though you don't know what a AR-15 actually does. Come on, listen.
An AR-15 shoots a single bullet, just like any rifle. Though it has some things attached to it that makes it look all fancy like a machine gun, and people keep trying to rant like it's a machine gun, it's no more than a single shot rifle. One trigger, pull, one bullet out.
Liar. Oh, I never smoked weed. Oh. All right. Now that we're all warmed up, let's go ahead and get started with this painting. I'm gonna have my handy-dandy producer roll those colors across the screen. We're gonna have Irishman green. We're gonna have blackout drunk black. We're gonna have Beto brown.
Again, that's mispronounced. It's beta brown.
Let's get started. Now we're just put some of that blackout drunk in there. Ah, that's good. Nice enough blackout drunk. Let's go ahead and get started with our 1-inch Asian phallic brush with our blackout drunk black. I'd just like to let the viewers know that right before we started this, I did a whole line of cocaine in the bathroom. Took a page right out of Mitch McConnell's book. Really excited. Here we go.
90
So we're just
kilos.
gonna go ahead and take this blackout trunk here. We're gonna start somewhat in a straight line and bring it up a little bit, and up over there nice and straight. And then we're gonna get some more blackout trunk, and then we're gonna just start swerving. There we go. Nice big swerves there.
Swerves all over the road.
Nice big blackout trunk swerves right into the other lane. So I know what you're thinking here. This looks like it's gonna be a penis in the making because they have a nice big set of testicles here. After all, we know who we're painting for, but I assure you that's not what we're painting today. So we're just gonna go ahead and keep swerving here. Oh, look at that. Nice, beautiful swerves. Happy little swerves. Regardless of how many other lives we may have taken, we're bringing it on down there now. As you can see, it's clearly not a penis. Not by a long shot. Long shot. So now that we've got our blackout drunk going, we're gonna go ahead and flee the scene to go grab our next color. So let's get to running it.
A problem all too often. All of it, actually.
So now we've got our Irishman green here. We've clearly fled the scene, blackout drunk, and ran and grabbed our Irishman green. That's a lot of green there. All right, so we have a whole lot of green there. Nice, peaceful, non-complaining green, even though it was treated just as bad as some of the other colors back in
the day, the Irish were the first slaves, and it's hellish how they were treated, but they seem to have got over it and became the spaceman. So we can see that the difference is probably that one was a primitive and the other was actually still a world-leading Caucasian.
earlier days of America. It's a successful, thriving color just like the others, and never whines or makes things about themselves. They just go out there and love them some Guinness. Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning
Alright,
to you.
So we've got this blackout drunk here, and we're going to use a lot of my father's green to get out of this situation. Just using all this green to throw around, even though I proclaim to be a part of a lower class or represent the lower class. I just have all this green just floating around.
Throw money
That's
at
why I
it.
never went to prison for doing all those illegal activities that were life endangering to other people.
DWI.
But yeah, let's take everybody else's AR-15 because they don't deserve to have them, but I still drive a car even though I could have killed somebody. Come to think of it, that doesn't make any sense at all, but that's a liberal.
Happy little trees.
I just find that kind of odd that for someone that claims to have white privilege, he's not supporting somebody of color for presidency. I mean, if you truly believe what you're saying, why don't you practice what you preach? Go ahead and back Kamala Harris. Of course, we all know that Kamala Harris is a fan of the good old devil's lettuce, the cabbage, and a little bit of the hashtag Me Too.
Her own father said she's a disgrace and a race baiter.
Alright, nothing wrong with being Irish. It's just that some people don't want to claim that heritage because it's not a heritage or an ethnicity or a race of people that's claiming to be a oppressed minority by whites. Not at all. They're there, they're just kind of doing their thing, being successful. Not disrespecting the police, not robbing Apple stores and smashing grabs or walking with their pants sagging or nothing like that. They're just out there doing their thing.
Who could he be talking about?
So now that we're done using all that green to throw around and make our troubles just disappear, kind of like Hillary's emails, we're gonna head on over to the wall and get our Beto Brown. Alright, now that we came back from the wall and secured this paint legally, we're gonna go ahead and utilize it. This is called Beto Brown.
It's pronounced Beta Brown.
A lot of that brown privilege there. Oh, a lot of brown privilege. A lot of affirmative action and all manner of things. The right to play victim to circumstances that you yourself created and want to blame on any other color out there. Make sure you don't tense up when you're pushing this brush in. You just want to relax it there. Let it just ease into that brown area. There we go. Just got that
How's that feel?
brown there. We're gonna kind of go back and forth like a skid mark. Get it nice to mix. Get a good skid mark look. Kind of like Beto's tidy whities after we got taken in for that B&E. Alright, now we got our 2-inch phallic brush all greased up with that brown stuff. We're gonna go ahead and do one solid dot. I bet you're asking yourself, well, golly gee willikers, John, where are you gonna put that brown spot there next to all that green? This is not this. This is Beto. This is what Beto's not. Just figured I'd lay that out there for you. Just lay it on out. Just let you. Yeah.
If O'Rourke isn't a hint of nuff, then you're retarded.
Barney style.
Bernie style.
Hispanic. Irish.
Uh-huh.
Hispanic.
Uh-huh.
Irish.
Aha.
Minority.
Yeah.
Virtue signaling.
Yes. One of these things is not like the other. Can you tell me just which one?
Alright, got our nice little democratic masterpiece Beto here finished. Let's go ahead and add our secret ingredient. I like to call this gunpowder.
Whitey cracker magic.
Oh, wow. That turned out amazing. Thing of beauty, isn't it? You see, Beto and liberal Democrats, when you threaten to go after our constitutionally protected rights, telling you that we have ARs ready for you, that's not a death threat. That's a promise.
And I can guarantee it.
We defend what's ours and what this country was built upon. Unlike you little mental peasants, you don't know what it means to stand up for yourself. So, all I can say to this is, when he wants to come for him, around and find out.
Try it. And this ends another glorious edition on PBS of How to Paint Like a Feminist with John Ross. Join us next week whenever John will do the painting We Was Egyptian, We Was King.